Okay, so y'all, I was getting so many downloads before I started this reading. So I'm just gonna say them, and I'm pretty sure they will resonate with who needs it. The first thing I heard when I was, pretty much talking to God or channeling or praying or just thinking, whatever you want to call it, I heard a voice very clear outside of my own that said, God is everything. So I feel like, that was just one of the downloads somebody needed to know or hear. God is everything. Another thing was I usually never would do a reading. In the past, I would never have done a reading knowing that I'm missing 2 cards. Wow, the star just fell out like that. Y'all just saw that, right? I would normally never do a reading with not my whole deck, but I really don't think that matters, because at the end of the day, the message is going to be the message. So I feel like for some people, don't feel like everything has to be complete or perfect for you to do something, because the message or what's needed is still going to be felt. So don't let that stop you from doing what you know that you're supposed to do. What was the other download? Another download that I got was that I'm very protected. Before I got out of the car, get in my car to come back to the spot, my white feather was really calling out to me, so I brought it. And as I was thinking about protection, I stepped on some broken glass on my way over here. And I believe that glass breaking clears out negative energy. And right after I stepped on the glass and got that download, I saw a butterfly, an orange butterfly, for confirmation. So I just wanted to say that at the start of the reading. So yeah, we have the star as the first card. So I feel like for the person watching this message, because I was hearing life's purpose too when I was talking about don't let something get in the way of you fulfilling your life's purpose. I feel like the person watching this video, you have a very special purpose, and it could not even be life purpose, just a purpose that you need to fulfill right now. I'm seeing spirits or sensing spirits around me. I feel like this message is very important. So the person that's watching this, I feel like you are very important too for this specific purpose that you have. It doesn't even have to be a life's purpose. You could have a specific purpose that's very important that you need to fulfill, like this week or this month, or anyway. So I'm gonna get one more card. So we have the star, and then the magician in reverse. So yeah, I feel like the person watching this, you know intuitively what you need to do, but you're not. I feel like you're kind of like refusing to see or refusing to hear the message. So you're not like acting towards fulfilling your purpose. I feel like you're kind of like dancing around it and trying to just like avoid it. And then the Page of Swords came out. So don't be afraid to be a beginner at this thing that you know you need to start. Don't be afraid to be kind of like bad at something before you get really good, because it's like to master something, you have to start somewhere. Or to do something, to complete something, you have to start somewhere. So don't let, like I said, things not being perfect, things not being complete, don't let that stop you from charting something new, starting something new, learning something, and yeah, just starting something, beginning something. Don't be overwhelmed by the end goal, or don't let that scare you. I'm just seeing something like, what's the word? Overwhelmed, but don't let it overpower you. Because it's like, I'm seeing like a giant and a little human. And it's like the giant is your purpose. The giant is really your friend. The giant is going to protect you, So you don't have to fear the giant, because the giant is on your team. Y'all might not speak the same language, because it's like y'all just met. It's like if you're just meeting a giant. He's so big, of course you're going to be scared, and he's probably trying to communicate with you, but his voice is so loud that it's scaring you, because to you, you're such a little person. It might seem like this giant is yelling, but he's really just trying to tell you like, hey, I'm no harm. So take the time to understand the giant and look at him from a neutral perspective. instead of just your perspective, because you're so little to him. Kind of look at him from just a neutral perspective instead of yours. Look at the situation as if you were a third party looking at the giant in you versus you just looking up at this super big giant. And I'm gonna get another card. Spirit, give us another card, please, for this reading. Damn, that just hopped up, jumped and skipped. So yeah, the Eight of Swords. It's time to release yourself. I feel like this person is tied up. I feel like you have tied yourself up just so that you can have a reason not to fulfill your purpose. But it's time to unleash yourself. Release yourself. Free yourself. It's time to free yourself from the blockages that you have put on yourself. And you know, I have to say this because it just came through. When I looked over, it's the Queen of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck, and I feel like there's been outside influences that have like helped you tie yourself up. So it's like it's like somebody tying you up and you just helping them, or you just sitting there letting them. You gotta get rid of people that's like that. And it's like, you know, it could be a mother figure, it could be your mom, your sister, somebody who you trust and love that you know you need to release, because they are, you know, they're holding you back. They are holding you back. And I feel like it's kind of like they being used by some negative forces to hold you back from your purpose, from fulfilling your purpose, because it's very important and it's very needed. So even if you have to start all over again when you release yourself from this mother figure or this enemy that's like close to you, that's holding you down, it's like it's okay to start fresh and to start as a beginner and to kind of rebuild your life or a life for yourself. I'm gonna get some more cards from this deck, because it's like you have the strength to do it alone, to go at it alone. You have the strength, you know, especially when you let go of the fear. Like the giant is there to help you. The giant can take you way further than you can go by yourself, as long as you are willing to kind of like trust him and let him help you. Like in this card right here, it's like the giant. Oh shit, Spirit, thank you. This person they want to help you. The giant that's bigger than you, they want to help you, because it's like they know God instilled in them too, or this thing, or whatever it is. It's like God knows, you know, they just want to help you. The Five of Wands, because you do have people kind of like around you who kind of like are not your friend. They're not your friend for real. They're not your family. They just, you know, they kind of shady. And it's not even too much of a negative energy. Like, it's not something to be scared of or nothing, because I feel like they're not even somebody who can harm you. But it's like, yeah, those are their intentions. I don't even feel like it's going to affect you in any way, but that's their intentions. So you don't want to stay around and find out shit. I just seen a video on Instagram. The girl asked this man, how much disrespect do you take from your family and friends before you cut them off? Or how much disrespect should I take from my family and friends before I cut them off? And his response was, how much poison do you take before you die? And I'm gonna leave it there. I love you. It was my pleasure to do this reading. I was very called. I was about to leave the park. I spent some time here, but I felt very called to come back and do this message. So Ashe to you, Ashe the Spirit. Thank you for this message, and y'all have a great day.